welcome to the hottest professional wrestling action in Miami today. This is ICW TV. I'm Blake Chadwick alongside Richard Tingle, and in our opening contest, you want to talk about a veteran against a young guy. It's Aron Agony against Magnum. And in our main event, the system is going to explode as Maxx Stardom and Mykal Manix hook it up for the final spot in the quarterfinals of the ICW Heavyweight Title Tournament. Now, let's take a ringside to kick off this week's episode of ICW TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ICW on YouTube. Your first match is a first round match of the tournament for the ICW Championship. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing at 160 pounds, Aron Agony!
Jesse, Agony, and Flex.
Introducing them from every 1-3, weighing at 190 pounds, Magnum!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of ICW TV. Blake Chadwick sitting alongside Richard Tingle, bringing you the action. Richard, we've already seen 6 men advance on into the quarterfinals over the last 3 weeks of ICW TV. This week we will see the final 2 men ink their name on into the quarterfinals. Magnum and Aron Agony. You want to talk about a contrast, you want to talk about a veteran and a youngster. Look no further.
Oh, absolutely. 2 different ends of the spectrum here.
But Aron Agony is a former ICW champion, the last graduate of Rusty Brooks School. And you want to talk about Rusty Brooks, the right-hand man of Rusty Brooks is Magnum, and I'll go ahead and let him finish this one.
Personally, I just want to say, there's not a lady out here that can handle Magnum, and as far as that goes, there's not one that I would want to handle me, because each and every one of you out here are nothing but a bunch of big, fat sweat hogs that have no business being in the same place as Magnum. That goes for each and every one of you people out there. What do you want the hands up like that, fat boy, huh?
Looks like Sorensen's wanting to get this one started.
Richard, is that Jesse Sorensen?
That is Jesse Sorensen.
I'm looking at my format here. I don't see Jesse Sorensen's name anywhere. I was not aware he was entered into the ICW Heavyweight Title Tournament. I thought Jesse Sorensen was in Texas somewhere.
Well, he's here, right in front of you. Your eyes are not lying.
Bell sounds this one's underway. Magnum taken out. And is Jesse Sorensen taking Magnum's spot here in the title tournament?
It could be possible.
As Flex laid out completely, he's out cold. He looks like he needs some medical attention. Aron Agony and Jesse Sorensen in there.
Guys. The guy from Monopoly just passed out.
Oh, I don't know. Flex is pretty old. Maybe he's taking a nap.
That's going to be a long nap there for Flex. As Sorensen hits him with the back elbow, rolls him over 1, 2, and a near fall there for Jesse Sorensen. But if you're Aron Agony, you've got to be in complete shock right now, thinking you're going one-on-one with the veteran Magnum, and here comes former TNA Impact star Jesse Sorensen.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at it. You're looking at Flex and how old Flex is, and you know, you've got your mindset. You can slow things down, take things a little bit easier. But with Jesse Sorensen, that ain't gonna happen. Look at him pour it on.
And Sorensen hits him with a scoop slam. Picks Agony back up to a vertical base. It looks like some people there attending to Magnum on the outside of the ring as Sorensen puts him in position again, and another scoop slam. Jesse keeps him down and just stops him right in the throat.
Yeah, Jesse putting it to him here. I like it.
Sorensen has referred to himself in the past as the World Heavyweight Champion of the world. And I wonder if he'll try to keep that moniker here in ICW. What a debut here for Sorensen. If he dispatches Aron Agony, could he be looking at Johnny Vandal in the quarterfinals?
Oh, that would be beautiful. I love that thought. Say it again.
if Aron Agony loses here to Jesse Sorensen and Sorensen goes one-on-one with Johnny Vandal, we could have an on-paper match of the year here for ICW.
Oh, I love that idea.
Agony misses the splash in the corner. Sorensen charges in and meets him with the back elbow.
And you notice Sorensen hasn't let up 1 second here. He's been constantly on top of Agony.
And Sorensen with that stiff knee right to the jaw. 1, 2. And Agony somehow kicks out of this one.
Not a moment to breathe here. Not a moment to breathe. He's been on top of him, blow after blow after blow.
As Sorensen back up to his feet here, trying to goad Agony in, and referee Bruce Owens and Chuck Horn here on the outside trying to tend to flex Magnum. Sorensen has Agony, flips out of the belly back suplex. Agony charges in and takes out Sorensen with a clothesline. And a second time, Sorensen back up on his feet and a drop kick, and down goes Jesse Sorensen.
Take note, that may be the best we see out of him all night.
Kicks Agony in the midsection. He's going to send him for a ride. Irish Whip reversal inside out there. Agony grabs him, goes for a DDT, and spins him inside out. And if you go back a little over 3 years, Richard, suffering a spinal cord edema and C4 vertebrae fracture to Jesse Sorensen in that horrific injury in that match against Zema Ion. Aron Agony now targeting it. He's up top. He goes for the shooting star press.
Mercy!
And Sorensen gets out of the way. Oh no, here comes a super kick. Boom! Out of the mouth. Down goes Agony. 1, 2, 3. And Jesse Sorensen has shocked Miami, Florida. And he has knocked off Aron Agony. And Jesse Sorensen, a surprise entrant. And he has now won a spot into the quarterfinals.
But that's the way you do things. If you really want something, you got to reach out and grab it. And that's what Sorensen did. Sorensen took advantage of the moment, took out Flex Magnum, took out Aron Agony in the ring, and now he's one step closer to that ICW Championship, to that goal. We got Magnum on the outside wasted, we got Agony on the inside wasted. Sorensen so far putting on the best performance yet in this tournament.
And Richard, I have to wonder, we need to talk to ICW management, we have to get the official. Well, there's Flex, kicks him in the midsection, and Flex now beating down Jesse Sorensen. A little sexy flexy right here in Miami. And Magnum turns around, and he walks into a super kick. And Flex is laid out once again. But we need the official word here. Jesse Sorensen, not an official entrant into the ICW Heavyweight Title Tournament. Is this an official win? Is Sorensen officially on into the quarterfinals? Folks, I cannot believe what we saw right there. Supposed to be Flex Magnum going one-on-one with Aron Agony. Richard, where did Jesse Sorensen come from?
It doesn't really matter when there's a title tournament like this going on. You're not going that pushing like that. You gotta reach out there and take it for yourself.
Unbelievable. Jesse Sorensen dispatches Flex Magnum at the beginning of that matchup, takes out Aron Agony with a super kick, and Jesse Sorensen marching on into the quarterfinals. Folks, we got some great action coming. Hold on. Hold on, folks. I'm getting word from the back right now. We got a hellacious brawl. We got to cut backstage before we go to commercial break. Richard, all hell's breaking loose back there.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to it.
Where you at? Hey, go! Help! Help! Back it up! That's it! Come on! Knock it out! Come on! Come on! Come on! Let him go! Let him go! Get back here! Go! Back it up, guys! Oh, let's go! Break it up! Come on! Get back! Come on! Come on! Get back! Stop! Hold it back! Come on, hurry back! Come on, you son of a bitch! Come on, come on now! Let him go! Let him go! Let that son of a bitch go! Come on, come on! Come on, get him back! Let him go! Come on, back it up! Back it up, guys! Come on! That's it!
Resurgence! Join ICW at the Polish America Club on Saturday, May 16th, where South Florida's biggest superstars will go head-to-head in the ring. Tickets are 10 in advance and 15 at the door. We'll see you there.
In need of insurance, Manny Morin is your State Farm insurance agent. Visit him at mannymorin.com where you can get a quick insurance quote on the things that matter the most to you. He's been a State Farm agent since 2000 and he's ready to help you. Give him a call at 305-598-5821.
It's always hard to find the right man for the job. Carlos and Isaac are just the ones to make your renovating dreams come true. Visit them at topchoicerenovations.com to get a free estimate on your dream kitchen and be blown away by their gallery. Top Choice Renovations, providing unparalleled service and building confidence.
High Spirits, your one-stop shop for custom designs. Visit our website and get an in-depth look at what we do. Custom apparel, custom web design, and even custom t-shirts. We'll provide all the tools you'll need to make an unforgettable shirt. Visit us at highspiritsdesign.com.
Folks, welcome back from commercial break. Before we went back there, we saw that BJ Murdoch and Dash Maverick Brawl. Richard, I'm almost speechless here.
Aren't we all? Did you see all that slamming around, the things flying around? It was amazing.
It looks like some things have calmed down in the back. We're going to get your word on exactly what happened. But folks, it's main event time. The final spot in the quarterfinals of the ICW Heavyweight Title Tournament is coming up. The system's going to explode as Maxx Stardom and Mykal Manix are ready to hook it up. Coming up next on ICW TV.
Alright, Richard, we are back from break, and before we went to commercial break, we saw that horrific brawl in the back, and that's how we went. We're still trying to get more word on exactly what happened back there, but it's our final quarterfinal match in the first round match for a spot in the quarterfinals of the ICW Heavyweight Title Tournament. And you want to talk about a tag team exploding. We've already seen on a previous episode of ICW TV the power explode with Barrington Hughes and BJ Murdoch. Our former team in South Florida, the system, is about to explode as Maxx Stardom is about to go one-on-one with Mykal Manix. And Richard, these two former three-time ICW US Tag Team Champions. This one is ready to explode. These two have done so much together. I guess you can say ICW FanFest 2015 could well be the day the tag teams die with everything you've been telling us so far. And Mykal Manix making his way out here, 6'1", 306 pounds, a native of Miami, Florida. He is called your favorite wrestler. Richard, he might be the favorite wrestler of everyone here in Miami, especially if he can take out Maxx Stardom. Oh, you just listen to that crowd. The crowd loves Mykal Manix here. There's no reason. The guy, he's a solid athlete. He's got some incredible power moves, and the fans just love him. You see how he's slapping hands with everybody? As what a way to cap off the last 4 weeks of ICW TV with this first round matchup. Come on, let's go! It's been an amazing first round. Referee Bruce Owens, the senior official here at ICW, assigned to this contest. Bell sounds, this one's underway. Our final first round matchup, main event time this week on ICW TV. As Maxx Stardom and Richard, I'll tell you what, looking at Stardom, might be the best shape I've ever seen him in. Oh, look at him. He is. He's looking particularly well. I think he's lost a few pounds there. Trimmed down a little bit, become a little bit faster. 5'5", 190 pounds, also a native of Miami. Both these men trained by the great Rusty Brooks. And you wonder, with Stardom's power and strength, could he possibly hit that sunset flip powerbomb that he calls the plasma crunch on his former tag team partner? I wouldn't be surprised if we see it. I wouldn't be surprised if we see both these guys hit their moves. The thing is, these guys know each other like brothers, like the back of their own hand. We're going to see a lot of counter wrestling. Why? Not because they're just great wrestlers. They know each other that well. Runs him into the corner. And Stardom there is going to duck underneath. Oh! And there's a kick to the midsection. Blocks that clothesline. And Stardom now stands there next to Mykal Manix, rather. Looks underneath. Charges in. Says it for Roberts again. And look at the power of Manix driving him down. About a 125-pound weight advantage for Mykal Manix. Yeah, we're seeing a bit of sportsmanship from both of these guys towards the other. And Manix with a leapfrog pushes him in, and a beautiful arm drag takedown by Mykal Manix. Sucks underneath the clothesline once again to Stardom. Goes for the arm drag. Manix going to put the brakes on. Full arm drag and twist into that top wrist lock. And Manix now trying to use that power and strength to his advantage. Well, that's the smartest thing to do. How long do you think this professional courtesy is going to last between these two?
And these guys, a test of strength right in the center of the ring. Stardom back up to his feet. Oh, look at the athleticism right there, Maxx Stardom. He's up, goes for the sunset flip. And Manix puts on the brakes. And that's what happens when you weigh 306 compared to 190.
And this is what you're going to see a lot of. Counter, counter, counter. These guys have the answer.
And again, Richard, we talked about BJ Murdoch and Barrington Hughes knowing each other like the back of their hands. Who else in ICW knows each other as well as the system does?
Between these two, nobody.
And a nice arm drag once again by Maxx Stardom, sending Mykal Manix to the floor. The main event on ICW TV. And Manix looking for a breather here. Referee Bruce Owens administering that count. He's up to 4. If he gets to 10, Maxx Stardom has a quick one on into the quarters. Wait, keep your eyes on Stardom. He's going for the plancha. No, oh, and Manix hitting back in the ring nearly trips him up. Stardom there to throw that shoulder right to the midsection. He's going to try to go from the outside in. Nice job by Maxx Stardom off the ropes. And he's going to run right into that swinging side slam. And Manix takes him down, but he's not capitalizing here with a cover, and that very well could be a mistake, Richard.
Well, he's been slow all match. I mean, both of these guys have been giving each other way too much time. There's that professional courtesy.
With that big splash, 1, 2, and another near fall.
And he should be hooking the leg, taking care of this, but again, these two guys just way too friendly to each other.
He's got him up, back up to a vertical base. He's going to send him for a ride once again. Ducks underneath. Oh! And he doesn't duck underneath. And he's going to get met with that clothesline right to the throat. And he sends him crashing down. And Manix here toying with his former tag team partner. And is adding insult to injury with those kicks right to the face.
Well, this is what he needs to do, is take advantage of him being in the corner. Work him over, get him tired, collapse that chest if you have to, take that big boot.
And Manix has him in the corner here. Maxx Stardom, very precarious situation. And Manix once again toying with him. And you almost wonder here, Richard, is this him just knowing Maxx Stardom, or is this him showing him no respect whatsoever for his former partner and best friend?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Manix, the Irish whip into the buckle. And there's the hip toss into the neck breaker. He calls that the Manix depressive, but unfortunately not going to be able to capitalize here.
And what we could be seeing is too much thinking going on here. Manix taking his time with everything. I think he's trying to think this one through too much. He's trying to think about what Maxx Stardom is going to do next instead of letting instinct take over. He has to let instinct take over.
And he's going to kick out of it. As Maxx Stardom, certainly not on too many receiving end of the Manix depressive, but he has seen it in his matches multiple times throughout his career. And it looks like working over the trapezius muscles there is Mykal Manix. Now pulling those arms back and driving that knee right to the small of the back.
You know, a crucifix is a painful move, especially when you have someone like Mykal Manix who has the strength to pull those arms back all the way to make you clap almost.
And look at Stardom using that strength to get back up to a vertical base. He's got that strong, low center of gravity. Trying to fight out of it here is Maxx Stardom, the 5-star superstar. Off the ropes, and he runs right into a back elbow.
And that's what you gotta be careful of. Mykal Manix, you look at the guy, he absorbs a lot of punishment. He could take a couple of good shots and come back at you just like that.
And Manix looks like he has him where he wants him. He needs to finish him off. He's gonna pick him up, and another scoop slam. And drives that fist right between the eyes. And now look at the cocky cover here, Richard. He's going to kick out at 2. But Mykal Manix now showing a complete lack of respect for Maxx Stardom.
We may start seeing get a little bit more mean here, but a little bit more of a mean streak with Mykal Manix here.
And Manix, he says he's going up top. This is rarefied air for the big man. He does have some deceptive athleticism, though, at 306 pounds.
Oh, don't let it fool you. It may take a while for him to get up there, but once he gets up there,
all the way up there, and Stardom meets him with a foot right to the temple. And Stardom here calling for it. As this crowd in Miami getting restless, they want to see these two go at it. Stardom He's all the way up there.
In a precarious position.
Is he going for a Super Frankensteiner? There's no way he could do this. And he snaps it off! Maxx Stardom with the Super Frankensteiner from the top rope.
I think I heard a board snap somewhere.
One!
And Richard, both men are down. The final spot in the quarterfinals hanging in the balance here. Trying to join up with the likes of Johnny Vandal and Sean Prime, Mike Monroe, Dash Maverick. Jesse Sorensen inserting himself in there. We saw that earlier on.
Yeah, surprise after surprise after surprise. ICW, this has been full of it with surprises.
Jason Moore as well throwing his name in the hat. And Maxx Stardom trying to be the final man into the last 8. And those educated feet on display of Stardom. As he's shoved right down by Mykal Manix. He gets back up. Stardom off the ropes. Stardom goes for that spinning head scissors, and he snaps it off. And Stardom here, trying to roll. Drop kicks him right into the ropes. Stardom with that back kick. And Maxx Stardom now showing off his educated feet. And there's a reverse neck breaker by Maxx Stardom.
And this is what Stardom needs to do. He needs to hit more of those power moves, especially those moves around the neck and the head of Mykal Manix. When he's got him down, take advantage of it. Hit him with those big hard hits.
And Stardom, he's got him in position here. He calls this the skull shines. And Mykal Manix's skull is about to meet the mat a handful of times. And he's bouncing it off. And the skull shines by Maxx Stardom. And he nails it. And there's 10 consecutive bounces off the mat of the face of Mykal Manix.
And talk about kissing the mat.
And now Mykal Manix trying to crawl back to a vertical base. Looks like he's on Dream Street.
Both these guys, you see how exhausted they are. You see Max. You see him breathing heavy over there.
Stardom methodically trying to pick apart his former tag team partner. He charges in, and Manix sticks that boot right into the mouth. Perches himself up on that middle rope. Mykal Manix here, Irish territory. He crawls out, and there's a blockbuster by Mykal Manix.
But he needs to roll over. He needs to pin him.
He's got to make the pinfall. Rolls over 1, 2, and there's a 2.5.
That was so close. I'm not sure if you saw it from this angle, but that was so close. We're talking the shadow of the hand there.
As Maxx Stardom's going to kick out here. And Richard, we talked about that Jason Moore and Adrian Marks match a couple of weeks ago being maybe the lengthiest match in this tournament. I think these two might have surpassed them right here.
It's quite possible. I mean, this one's gone quite a few moments now here. It's getting into the minutes.
And the step up enziguri there by Stardom is going to ground Manix once again.
And this is all you need to know. Maxx Stardom is a fast guy. He's quick. He's lightning. He's explosive. Look how slow he is in the ring right now. And that's not only because of that Florida heat. And let me tell you, it is hot out there. But it's those blows from Mykal Manix. Mykal Manix is a powerful man.
Tries to measure him up. Snaps off that DDT. 1, 2, and 2 3/4. And Richard, if you take a look on Maxx Stardom's face, I think deep down he thought that was it.
I thought it was it too. I thought that hand hit the mat.
So both men back up to a vertical base here. Mykal Manix, he's going to turn around. And Stardom was going for a scoop slam. A clear mistake right there, especially at this juncture of the match.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, wait a second. Maxx Stardom, he's got some money.
What's this?
What the hell? Bruce Owens just handed him some money.
$5, he lets me body slam. Hell yeah!
What?
And Maxx Stardom just body slams Mykal Manix.
A $5 body slam, I guess you could call it.
Richard, are we even at ICW anymore?
I don't know. I think we went into the Twilight Zone.
As Mykal Manix, he's down. It looks like he still has a little bit of tip left over.
Oh, what's he going to do for this $5?
And Bruce Owens. Bruce Owens here. Bruce Owens. Oh, wait. There's a hip toss. Down goes Mykal Manix. What a payday for Mykal Manix.
maybe we'll see Bruce advance in this.
And it looks like Bruce Owens is going for the lateral press. Stardom's going to go for it. It looks like that's not enough. Bruce Owens is going to cover, but there's no one to count. 1, 2, and Manix kicks out.
That was 3. I'm really sure that was 3.
And Maxx Stardom gets pushed down. Bruce Owens doing his best Tommy Young impression.
I think that was a pretty good one.
As Maxx Stardom back to his feet, Mykal Manix back to his feet. I don't know why Mykal Manix is pushing him. Mykal Manix has gotten one hell of a payday. And wait, did Maxx Stardom just go low?
He sure did.
It looks like Stardom just went low. I don't think referee Bruce Owens saw it.
I don't think he saw that either.
As Mykal Manix and Bruce Owens counting. Richard, I have no idea what's going on right now.
I'm a little lost myself here. I think the real question is, how much did Mykal Manix make off that blow? I mean, was that a 5er or a 10er? I think something like that should have been 20.
It looks like we've got a little bit of a meeting of the minds in the center of the ring.
Sounds like a bowling alley.
Manix pushes him off. He's going to send him for a ride here. Wait. And Stardom's going to kick him right on the top of his head. Maxx Stardom now. He's on that middle turnbuckle.
Oh, things getting serious again. Nice tomahawk kick there from Maxx Stardom.
Oh no. Manix has him in position. Manix has him.
This is going to hurt.
He's got him up. He's got him. Boom! He nails him with the buckle bomb. Maxx Stardom might have just broken his neck right there.
And shifted a vertebrae or two for sure.
You're gonna sell attention to her!